Hello and welcome. I've got some Queensland footage for you. I honestly didn't do a lot of filming. I did only film the one day. I went to at least one other store, I don't quite remember, but there wasn't anything there, so this is all I'm going to show you. Thomas Kincaid can go alright. You can sell for some pretty decent money, but this puzzle wasn't an example of it, and it was priced kind of high. We're going through all these puzzles. There was a lot of them. This one I was kind of considering. I couldn't find that same one on the internet, but I did look up the brand that it was, and there was quite a few listed on eBay and nothing sold, so we didn't get that one. The whole Native American thing. Thought it was cool. This one we didn't get either. I just don't think it was worth too much. Oh, this one would have been cool, but we didn't get it because, cue the reaction. Oh, and this one I think I did put back because I noticed it had some scribbles on it. Hi! So now that I'm back home, I wanted to show you everything that I got during my 2.5 weeks there. Now, I did go thrifting and garage sailing, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 days out of those times. I mean, and that wasn't my whole day because I was busy doing other, things as well. In my experience, and I mean, I've been to Queensland before, but I don't think I've ever been, thrifting that much, in that time. I wanted to say that I think that Victorian thrifting might be better quantity-wise. It was a struggle. I mean, there was, 1 or 2 days where I just didn't walk out with, anything. And the stuff that you do find, it's just one, maybe 2 things. Anyway, right. Yeah, so I went up there for a wedding and first time bridesmaid. That's great. I like that. It was pretty good. But this trip has kind of reinforced my beliefs, my values, and my morals, but that is an entirely another conversation. I'm just gonna move on. So from the footage that I was showing you at that lifeline, I did get these salt and pepper shakers. They've both got their plugs. As I was taking the sticker off to photograph them, it has kind of removed some of the paint, which, yeah, it just, I mean, there are a lot of other white spots, so maybe it does blend in, but anyway, seriously, just please stop putting stickers on everything. It just ruins the items. I mean, that's why I will never even pick up a comic from a thrift store, because I know as soon as you take that sticker off, it's gone. Anyway, with that over, I just wanted to say my phone wasn't working properly in there. I did try to Google image search these. Wasn't having it for some reason. So I did just look up elephants on pepper shakers, and there were some similar ones selling for $30-$40 if I remember correctly. But these ones in particular, getting them back here, looking them up, they aren't anywhere near as good. And if my phone had have actually worked, I would not have picked these up, but I've got them now, so I'm going to sell them anyway. I think they're kind of cute. Hopefully, someone's going to want them, especially if I just put them at a low price. Anyway, yeah, so we've got these two. I think this is one of my favorite pickups And actually it's what I got on the very first day that I got there. We've got this Barbie keychain. It is from 1995 and is a reproduction of the original 1959 Barbie, which I think is absolutely cool because I've never like found anything like, you know, let alone original, but I've never found any like reproductions of like the 1955 Barbie. The box isn't in great condition, and that is like the only disappointing thing about it. This pane is all yellow. It's definitely got some signs of age, and the tape that must have been on the box at some point has like discolored it. I think I would love it a lot more if the box was in better condition, but hey, the box is there, which has to count for something. And me, I'm more of a Monster High girly, but anyway. So we've got this 1984, so it's a vintage, sort of like a board game. You spin a wheel and do something with the characters that you get, but they call it Lotto. It's got like the instructions and stuff written on the side, but you can like spin it. Oh, yeah. It's definitely like showing its age. These little characters weren't all in their slots. They were just kind of out like that. So I was kind of going through them before I bought it. There were a lot of pieces there, and I was like putting them in, and I think I maybe only left like 2 or 3 in the box because I think I had come to the conclusion at that point where I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure they're all here, so I'm just gonna pick it up because I do like to check pieces. But as I actually went to properly like sort it all when I got back, that is not the case. I am missing one yellow guy. Oh, that is kind of irritating. Because otherwise, if I had everything, this little Thomas the Tank Engine game would sell for like 45 bucks. I'm hoping someone's still gonna want it despite that one piece is missing, because that's how I'm selling it. What is it with, I think it's Americans that call it Thomas the Train. Why? What's with the change? Just curious if someone can like give me insight on that. I saw this in the box, I'm like, that looks vintage. My eye is getting better, I think. Mostly. I mean, every so often, like those elephants, you'll, you know, everyone makes mistakes, but anyway, cool. Right, then that same day, from the same store actually, I picked up this
12 seconds later.
Professional Golfers Association, a little Queensland tour. There's quite a few signatures. There's this and like that. There's one on the other side. I don't know who any of those signatures are. If someone can identify them, can you please leave a comment down below and help me out? The only signature that I myself can identify is Henry Epstein, otherwise known as King Henry. I think this signature is where the value is going to be at. I have no idea to value it. There was only one PGA like signed cap that I did see that sold on eBay, and it definitely wasn't any of these signatures. But that one was like $170. It sold for $170, I mean. I'm not a golfer. I don't watch golf. I'm not really familiar with this stuff. I know there's going to be value here somewhere. I have no idea where to start. I've tried to like identify the signatures, and you know, I've been doing some research, I know King Henry is like a, I believe King Henry is a pretty big golfer, is pretty popular. So I think this, yeah, like I said, this is where the value is going to be at. But with all these other signatures, like, I don't know. If there's like, you know, any PGA fans, any PGA like collectors, can you please just like tell me what you know? Leave a comment, please, please. Like, yeah. I wouldn't have picked it up if there wasn't some other jewelry that I was looking at. I did get like a pair of earrings for myself, and it was like 3 for $1. So I kind of just wanted to get another one to like get to that $1, and I thought I'll just get this ring. I'm sure somebody's gonna want it. So this is a little bananas in pajamas ring, and there really isn't much bananas in the pajamas jewelry like anywhere really. So again, I don't really know how to value it, but I don't think it's gonna be all that much, to be honest. I mean, it is a little bit worn. Some kid will still like it. I mean, yeah, I'm just getting into jewelry and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. It is adjustable. You can just do that. That's all that I've got with me. I do actually have one more thing, but my mom left it in her car, so I'll have to insert a video and show you that when I actually pick it up again. This is the last thing that I wanted to show you from that haul. So we've got this Fembles duffel bag, and the zipper works well. It's just hard to do it and hold the camera at the same time. Anyway, you get the idea. Instead of watching me struggle. It's got like the interior matte. The only problem about it is this. I have just tried to wash it with soap. It might have come out a tiny bit, which is why I'm hoping if I go at it with stain remover, it might actually come out. I guess you'll know once I actually list it, and I'll disclose that if it's still there. So this. There was nothing like it online that I could see, except for one that was like from another TV show, Tweenies. So I don't really know if that's anything to go by. I'm not exactly too sure how to value it, but at this point, my guess is like $30. So if you have any other ideas or knowledge about this, please just leave a comment down below, because I would appreciate that, love that. Because it's my video and I can do what I like, I just wanted to show you this stack of like Broadway programs that I got. Now these weren't in Queensland. I got this like I think either the week or the week after I come back. I don't know. It's been a while. This first one, Frozen. The spine, I mean, it's still in good condition. It's just sort of protruding out a little bit, the middle page. So I'm sure you can see what I mean. Anyway, yeah. So Frozen. This one is probably the worst of the bunch. I saw there was one in Solds that sold for like $25 with free shipping. But then there's also like another one listed for like, what was it? I think 35 plus shipping and 120. Now I think 120 is a little bit too much. You're not going to get that. Probably just going to be listing this one for 15. All right. Then we've got the Rocky Horror Show. And this one's a little bit better. I'm going to guess 25. There's the poster that it comes with. All right. And this one I think is the best. I have no idea how much this is worth. I saw a similar one that wasn't like this. It was why I think it's different content, but I think it was still like one of the American Idiot Broadway programs that sold for $50. So I think at the very least I can get $50 for this. There was only one that I could see, and that was on eBay. It was listed, not sold, for something I can't remember, but it was over $200. Now, I don't know if that's asking too much, but I do believe that this one is good. It's probably the best of the bunch. Actually, fun fact, I really did want to see American Idiot on Broadway when it was here a couple of years ago, but that's just not something that I ever did. It was pretty expensive, and I think there was a few other reasons, but not ones that I really remember. This is something that, like, does interest me. I would probably like to keep it, but, like, at the value that it is, no, I'm selling it. If it didn't really sell, you know, it is something that I might snag for myself. But yeah, that's it. I really just wanted to, like, show you this, like this one in particular, because Green Day is the one that I got, like, the most excited about. Anyway, thank you. Don't know why I'm saying that, but yeah, that is it. I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye bye.